Right, here's the start of the journey, all the way to Oxford City. And this train's going to take us to Birmingham New Street, and then we will be on the next train, all the way to Oxford City. Right, we're on the train from Birmingham to Oxford, and for the Oxford City versus Marine. So obviously looking at Oxford's results recently, you know, they won a workshop away 2-1 and drew with Leamington. But they have got some decent home form. If you look at it, they've beaten Buxton and they've beaten AFC Floud. Obviously beaten Darlington before that 5-1. If you look at the league table, they're obviously 21st and 2 points above the 2 points behind the relegation zone. If they win, they could go 19th. Maybe Southport are secretly hoping that we do win, so because it does help them. Obviously, we look at Marine's results. So we look at Marine's results, and we obviously won 5-0 last week. But we have lost the last 3 away games, excluding the cup game at Tamworth, so we'll be hoping to change that really. So win for Marine would lift them to, we could go 11 points for 7th. Obviously our goal difference, the highest we can go is probably 9th, and then obviously we've got Kidderminster on Tuesday away from who were on 5th. So I do feel we need to win this game. Score predictions, I'm going to go for 1-0 Marine. I do fancy us today. Might come back to us. What score are you going for, Jacob?
2-1.
2-1 Marine?
Yeah.
So, Jake thinks it's going to be 2-1. So on the way to Oxford, it took around 3.5 hours. So it's probably one of our longest journeys, but hopefully 3 points for Marine. Yeah, so half time, it's Oxford City 0, Marine 1. Really good performance by Marines, to be honest, and really we should be 2-3 goals up. You know, missed the penalties at the post, Finn had a chance, and we had a couple of other opportunities. Great finish by Jolly. Oxford not really created anything other than the cross in the box that went over the bar, but yeah, Marine fully deserved to be winning and probably should be 2-3 goals up really. doing really good defensively, and in attack we look a threat. I think the only criticism really is that this game should be game over really, but in terms of performance, really good by Marine, and yeah, you've got to be happy with that. Just so we continue it, but as I said, first half, really positive performance, and been much the better team and fully deserve to be winning, so up the Mariners and hopefully same again second half. Yes, so I thought to do a quick video. Obviously, the game we just been ended Oxford 0, Marine 2. Thought that was a really good performance. Totally dominated the game really. Especially first half, I think we should have been 2 or 3 goals up. Second half, different type of game. We had to be a bit more conservative in how we played, but obviously that's understandable. Josh would have gone off injured, obviously Matty McDonald, but yeah, brilliant win. Jolly took his goal really well, and obviously Zanzali gets on at the end of the cross by Ashton, the left back. But I thought that was a really good performance. You know, Oxford didn't really create anything. I thought defensively we were really good as a team. For Anson's second half was outstanding. I said the only real disappointment is that, you know, Josh looks like he's going to be injured for a while, because obviously he was on crutches at the end of the game, and then, you know, obviously Matty Mack looks like he's done this, you know, strained his hamstring or some sort of hamstring, so that's a little disappointing. But in terms of performance, it was as professional as you'll get to go away from home. And listen, David, you know, although they're fourth on bottom, they beat FC Fylde at home, they beat Downton at home, they beat Buxton at home, so there's certainly no mugs at home, and we've comfortably beaten them there. And again, these players again are churning out performances when on the bare bones, so you've got to give them absolute credit. Great to see Zanzala get a goal as well, who worked really hard when he came on. But this could have been, I mean, if Marine took the chances today, this could have been like 4 or 5 today, that's how good that performance was. So yeah, just a brilliant performance by Marine, and to back it up after beating Leamington. Big game on Tuesday, but I think a little bit less pressure now going to Kidderminster, isn't it? Because you're beating 2 teams that you think in the league table you probably should beat, and we've done that, so a bit less pressure, and we go into the game obviously on Saturday in a really good place, don't we, with 2 wins, and obviously hopefully a decent result on Tuesday. But in terms of a performance, I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Bobby Graham got tactically again, absolutely brilliant. You know, in first half we were really good on the ball and created numerous chances, and then second half, as I said, we had to play a different way, and I think that shows Bobby Grant's maturity as a manager really, and how he can adapt to games and see that, you know, we need to change our way of playing in certain moments in the game. And, you know, tactically I thought he was absolutely brilliant, but again, big credit to the players. I thought it was a great following by the fans as well. You know, I was quite surprised how many turned up today, considering there's no coach there, but a brilliant following really was, probably 60-70, but I think that's absolutely brilliant considering the distance, and, you know, as I said, no coach went today, but yeah, all positive from Marine, and a massive 3 points. And you just said it, I think we're on 14 points, practically safe, and in the quarterfinals of an FA Trophy, and we're only in February. I mean, what a season, and all the credit must go to the players and the manager. But brilliant win, up the Mariners.